All right, team, so I lost my videographer. He had to go back to work. So hopefully these continue to go okay for you. Today is Total Body Thursday. So we have 5 different movements that I'm gonna show you. Move number 1 is called a sumo squat to a high pull. So I'm gonna go barbell with mine, but I'll show you the dumbbell version. So your feet are in that wide stance, toes pointed out. So I'm gonna squat wide. Look at how wide my knees are, chest is tall, those weights are at the bottom. And then I use momentum to drive those weights up to about shoulder level. So it's okay to go heavier and use momentum, but if it's too much, you can always go lighter. Your at-home option here could be those water jugs for that squat to high pull. There's a fly in here. Second move is going to be your single arm snatch. So with this one, I find it easier to have the weight facing this way versus this way. It's just easier on the shoulder when you drive it from the bottom to the top. So you're gonna squat, chest is tall, or the hips go back. I use momentum, elbow comes up, but then I drive that weight straight to the ceiling with no pause in the middle. So it's almost like I'm jumping to get that weight up to the ceiling. So you wanna use those legs and you wanna use momentum to get that weight up. Water jug option also for your at home. And then we have our sumo squat pulses. So I'm holding a weight right here. Feet are wide in that wide stance. I'm gonna come down to that sumo squat, right? But I'm gonna stay low. So I want you to stay low in the bottom half of this rep, and you're just gonna pulse it out, and it's just gonna hold more time under tension doing that pulse. Then we have 2 more moves, guys. Renegade rows come next. So this is when you're in your high plank position. Feet are wider than the hips. You're gonna pull that elbow up and in on one side, and then on the other. Your goal is to try to limit that rotation through your hips as much as possible. And the option for this, guys, if that's too much, would be your shoulder taps. So this could be your home option. Then our final move is gonna be our oblique side bends. So this is a single weight to the side, slight bend in my knees. I'm gonna hinge to the side, I stretch out that oblique on the opposite side, and I lift through that oblique. So what you're actually working is the side that stretches and the side that lifts. I'm not working the side with the weight. So that's what you wanna focus on when you feel that stretch and that lift. You don't wanna overstretch, right? You just wanna stretch enough to feel it and then have the strength to lift it back up, working that whole oblique. So you can also do that with your water jugs at home. So that's all the moves today, team. Have fun.